So this is my review of the Jawbone UP. I've had this little bad boy since Christmas. Thank you, Grandma. My grandma got this for me for Christmas. It does come in multiple sizes, so I'm 6'5", I'm a big guy, I've got big manly wrists, but it comes in small, medium, large, and maybe even extra large. I think I was a large when I measured my wrist, but it's really easy, just measure it. They've got different sizes and it kind of works. As you can see, it's easy to take on and off. You can wear it whichever way you want it. It doesn't really matter for monitoring what it monitors, but I do not own a Nike Fuel Band, I don't own a Fitbit, but I chose the Jawbone UP because it does activity monitoring, it does inactivity monitoring, it's got a beautiful interface, and sleep monitoring, which was my big thing. Nike Fuel Band doesn't monitor sleep. I think the Fitbit does. I actually ordered the Fitbit Band that just came out. I think it comes out in the spring actually, so when I get that I'll do a comparison of the two. But the thing I really love about this is, you know, even if it's just counting steps, which is what it does, it's got an accelerometer in there that does that. I have a goal of 10,000 steps a day. I don't always hit that goal. Sometimes I beat that goal. I think I've only doubled my goal once since I've had it, which has been a month. But I'm cognizant of it. You know, it makes me think when I'm wearing this thing, you know, hey, haven't been very active today, I should probably go take my dog for a walk, or I should go get a workout in because, you know, I haven't logged any steps. And the way that you log stuff, you know, into the iPhone app, I have an iPhone, or I think it works with Android as well, is you actually do have to plug it in, which I know some people will be like, oh, that's a pain. It's really not a pain. Just plugs right into the microphone jack, and you sync it with the app. If you want to charge it, it's got its own little USB charger, which is really easy to use, and you don't have to charge it but once every like 8 to 10 days. But you know, I like seeing kind of all the activity stuff of how far I've walked, you know, especially if I'm doing a treadmill workout or something. It doesn't change per your activity, so like I play basketball, it doesn't know that. I can log that workout if I want, like I did yoga the other day, and so I logged a 40-minute yoga workout, and I think it kind of just put that in my activity. It didn't give me extra steps for it, but it's just fun to be able to see that. And one thing that's really cool is the inactivity monitor, which basically you can set an alarm. So mine's set for an hour. You can set it for any time interval you want. But for every hour that I'm inactive, if I'm like sitting in front of my computer, which is right here, and I haven't moved for an hour, it'll buzz. And it'll tell me, it won't say anything, but it'll just buzz, and I know, hey, I haven't moved in an hour, I should get up and do something, which is kind of nice because we all get in our routines, and sitting for a long time is not good for you. So that's one of my favorite features. And then obviously all the sleep functions. So you know, when I was looking at these different bands and activity monitors, sleep is a very important thing for me because there's so many different things out there. Should you sleep a lot? Should you sleep a little bit? Should you sleep in intervals? You know, how do you get into your own sleep habits? And what this has taught me from a month of trial and error, going to bed at different times, kind of no matter what I've eaten or what workouts I've done, is that if I go to bed around 1 a.m. and I get up around 8 to 9 a.m., somewhere in there, that's when I wake up and feel the most rested. No matter what I've done the previous day, that's what feels best for me. And it's fun to be able to see my deep sleep, how many times I wake up throughout the night, my light sleep, and I know that if I go to bed before 1 a.m., like say I go to bed like 11 a.m. or 11 p.m., I wake up a lot. Like throughout the night, I'll wake up like 9 or 10 times, which is really weird. And if I go to bed after like 3 a.m., I usually don't wake up once, but I always wake up feeling just terrible because I just am not getting enough sleep. So it's been nice to find that happy medium. It'll tell you that you've logged like 3 hours of deep sleep, 2 hours of light sleep. Again, how many times you woke up, and you set it manually. When you go to sleep, you just hold it down. Sometimes I forget, you just kind of have to get used to it. There's no way to really just set it like, hey, I'm going to bed at 1, turn on, which is probably good. And it also logs naps. I'm not a big napper, but you can do that. But I really like the Jawbone UP. I mean, if I was going to tell someone to get it, the user interface on the iPhone is really good for their app. You can set your mood every day. I'm connected to a couple people, Wade and Dave. If you're watching this, you're my only friends on Jawbone, which is fine with me because I don't necessarily want everyone to see that I only did like 1,000 steps today. But if you are on Jawbone UP, find me. I'd love to see what you're doing, see if you're meeting your goals, leave little comments. But it's really cool. It's really easy to wear. I think it's like 129 bucks, so it's not that expensive. Again, sleep monitoring was big. Activity monitoring is cool. Shows you the calories burned and all that stuff. And I've put some screens on this video so you kind of see what that looks like. But I really enjoy it, so I would give it 2 thumbs up. Give it a shot. If you want to wait for the Fitbit Band, I'll have that in my possession when it comes out. I'll review that as well. And I think it's just worth a try if you want to kind of be more active, sleep a little bit better. Those 2 things have been really helpful for me, and at 129 bucks, you can't really pass it up.